And good evening, everybody. We're getting more questions answered tonight about plans to cut the sales tax on gasoline in Erie County. Yesterday at this time, we talked with a county lawmaker about the proposal now to cap the sales tax at $2 a gallon. A big question that's outstanding right now is surrounding enforcement. In other words, how do you make sure that gas stations pass along those savings?
If anybody tries to increase their prices at the pump to compensate for it, the county plans to have enforcement, people out there checking to enforce, but also obviously we'll be asking for people to self-report too.
County Executive Mark Poloncarz' administration will be in charge of that enforcement through the county's Office of Consumer Protection. We asked him to come on this show yesterday. He was unavailable, but Two on Your Side's Claudine Ewing was able to track him down today to ask about this. And Claudine, it's one thing to say that the sales tax is going to be suspended above $2 a gallon. It's another thing for people to know that they're actually going to save that money, right? What is the county executive telling you?
Yeah, there's a lot there, Michael. The county executive was pretty candid today about this temporary cap on the county sales tax on gas. Now, this is all about making sure that everyone who fills the tank can save some money at the pump. Erie County, as you mentioned, wants to cap the sales tax on gas at $2 per gallon. The county's Office of Consumer Protection will work with the state attorney general's office to make sure that gas stations are following the rules, but you may not see the savings as fast as you think.
I don't expect to see every price drop on June 1st or June 2nd because it's based off of when they purchase the gas at the wholesale level. So if they purchase the gas on May 30th, the wholesale level amount will have been purchased, it would have been included in that purchase price on May 30th. So then they're going to try to recoup it. But when they purchase their next round of gas from the wholesalers, the amount should be lower. So by the end of the first week of June, we should see a substantial drop in the price of gas associated with the reduction in sales taxes that will be generated both by New York State and Erie County.
During that second week, you want to make sure that people are following the rules. And if somebody is not, what's the penalty?
If it's not, then it'll be turned over to the Attorney General's office and the individual could theoretically be charged with price gouging.
Will you up enforcement? Do you have enough people to go around to check these places, especially maybe the first week of June when everybody should be following it?
Well, we have a twofold. We have the Office of Consumer Protection, and as part of that, we have the Division of Weights and Measures.
So that is interesting right there, because that means that Erie County has a two-prong approach, and they plan on watching this extremely carefully, Michael.
Yeah, it's interesting, Claudine. I don't think a lot of people, I certainly didn't realize that you pay that sales tax, or the gas stations pay the sales tax when they get it from the wholesale as opposed to when you buy it at the pump. So this whole delay that we're going to see before prices go down is interesting, and something I think a lot of us didn't realize. In terms of what consumers should know about how this is going to work, what is the county executive, I guess, kind of setting expectations about?
Well, consumers have a role in this too. Keep your eyes open when you're at the pump. Remember, you're not going to see that dip in price immediately, but that first week you should see prices start to drop about 20 to 26 cents per gallon. If you don't see it, you should report it, because this is all about making sure there is no price gouging and that you save.
Media has a role in this too, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
We're going to be out there looking at gas stations and making sure that they're passing along the savings, because this isn't related to the price of oil or anything else, right? This is a tax that they're no longer going to be paying, so we shouldn't be paying it.
Absolutely, and that's why we're talking about the state as well as the county.
Yeah. All right, Claudine, thank you very much.